Welcome to my channel. I'm Sparky Sparks, and today we're going to talk about this beauty, always trending in iced pumpkin spice. Stay tuned. Thank you for joining me today. Oh my goodness, I have been in Dallas and I have been just styled by wigs.com and all of the vendors and all of the wig makers that make this possible. Oh my goodness, you guys. This is from Hair You Wear, Raquel Welch. And I got to meet Frank, and oh my gosh, such a star moment. He is phenomenal, and he brought wigs for all of us, and he gave me this one, iced pumpkin spice. I'm a redhead. I love red hair. This is amazing, right? I love this color. It's just gorgeous. It was such a treat to meet Frank and then to be presented with this box and have red hair in it. It was just so great. And we heard the story about this color and how it was designed. And it was just, I'm speechless really, to be honest. So, but I want to get into this because I want to share with you a little bit about this wig. Thank you for joining my channel. Please subscribe if you're new here. And just a little bit of backstory. I'm Sparky Sparks, I go by Sparky, and I have hair loss from aging. So as I've aged, I've always had thin, fine hair, but as I've aged, it's just gotten thinner and finer. So we're gonna take off my wig and you're gonna see this is my normal hair, bio hair. You'll see it looks all crumpled because it's been under a wig cap. But you can see I've cut it into a pixie style. It's on purpose a pixie, because if I want it to look really fabulous, I have a wig for that. So I've given up the notion of trying to make this into a really nice style like this, because it's just not going to happen. It never has happened. It's not going to. So sometimes we have to give up that dream and quit trying and find the solution. And this is. So let's go into this. About 2 years ago, and I have also found this wig cap, wig grip that I like because it contains all of this. It protects all of this while I'm wearing my wig, so I don't get pressure marks or rubbing, so that my hair isn't getting any more fine or going away even more. So I put it on just like a swim cap. And I used to be a swimmer in high school and elementary school all the way up through high school. When I would swim and touch the wall, and all those parents are standing around with the timers, I can't tell you how many times one adult would lean to the other and say, "Did you see this kid's head? Oh my gosh." So I've always had this, I like to call an 8 head. I like to say I can fit 8 of my fingers all the way to my hairline. It's always been that way. So I've always been self-conscious about it. And I've mostly worn bangs. You even saw when I took this off, I scuffled it like this so that I could put my bangs down. And that's because I'm self-conscious about my wide forehead. I'm told that in other countries and in other times like olden days, that women wanted to have a wide forehead because it was a sign of intelligence. So women would actually do electrolysis, or we'd call that now hair removal, to make it wider. So if they had a 2 head, they would remove hair to make it wider. I guess I was lucky, or I'm smart. Who knows? We'll go with the smart part. All right, so let's get into this wig. This is by Raquel Welch, and it's called Always Trending in the gorgeous pumpkin pie spice. It's just beautiful. So to put on a wig, let's look inside first. I digress. It's got a designated parting area here on the left side. So we're going to move this wig cap over just a skosh so it lines up there. It's open wefted. It's stretchy. It's got a velvet nape and velvet ear tabs. Just a stunning wig. Now to put on a wig, if you're new, we're going to hold the back by the tabs. Now, I've written a book, so if this goes by too fast, grab my book, because the whole back section is all on how to put on a wig. So it's called Wig Wisdom. You can pick it up through a link here in the description. I encourage you to do that because you can keep notes. You can always refer back to it. And I made it in bigger font so we can read it. All right, so I digress for a minute. We're going to hold the back here by the tags, and we're going to dive our forehead in where the lace is. Now, I don't want you to try to be precise and land the lace where it's supposed to be. We're going to land it, and we're going to use the bone for our eyebrows to help catch the wig so it stays there, and we'll adjust from there. But let's just bear with me. I've done this a million times now, and so I found that by aiming for my eyebrow, I land better than trying to adjust and readjust. Okay, so we're going to put our forehead here, or our eyebrow bone right here on this lace. It looks like this. So I pull it down in the back, just like this. You can see I'm pulling it down, my hair's underneath there, and then I pop up. Now, this is where everybody laughs. Everybody cracks up because this, you would say, Sparky, does not look like what you just had on when you came on camera. And you're right. We have to adjust it. So we're going to use the ear tabs. Make sure they're even on both sides of your temple and push them in towards your temple. Now, we said it's a forehead, right? So we want 4 fingers from our eyebrow bone to where the hairline is. And that's about right. If you're in question, take a picture of yourself and you'll see how others see you. So this is how we do it. Just pull it down a little bit, adjust it. We can adjust a little bit here. And since I have that combination wig cap, wig grip, the grip has velvet here around it, and that acts like a friction. It feels like a cat's tongue a little bit. So it has friction, and that's what's keeping the wig on. So you see me water ski in my wig. It's not glued down. It's just here, sitting on my head, and the friction from that velvet keeps the wig from going anywhere. So I can flip my head around, I can move it everywhere, and I can, best of all, play with the hair. Because when you have long hair, you find that you want to play with the hair. And this just makes it fun. Now I'm going to digress and tell you a little story, because some of you may be thinking, you know, Sparky, I've got short hair. I really don't need a wig grip. That's an extra step. Maybe it's not necessary. And I have some friends, and I won't tell you who they are, but they have worn wigs without wig grips. And I'm going to show you by example so you can kind of see what happens. So we're going to take this back off, take off the wig cap, wig grip, and try it without and see what happens. Now, it's just a personal preference, but this has been my experience. When you put on the wig, flip up. Now you see if you notice anything. So as I'm wearing this and I'm loving the style, and I'm getting lots of compliments, and people are saying, what a pretty wig. Can you notice what happened? Just with a little bit of moving my hair, what happened? Now I don't feel like anything's happened. I can see in the camera what's happened. So this is what happens. And then if you do that, and this is what happens, people will say, oh, and then you'll find yourself doing this all day, all party, you know, or while you're out. And then have I adjusted it to the right place? No. So instead of having this constantly slip around, because your hair is slippery, I recommend the combination wig cap, wig grip, not the nylon that comes in the package, but this. It's adjustable. It has lace here, has velvet here. We just secure it in the back like this with Velcro. So not to over tighten. If you over tighten, you're going to get a headache. And now my own hair is protected. My own hair is not poking out or going anywhere. I can wear the wig longer, more wears, because this is what's getting dirty, not the wig. So I just find it to be really great. So let's just do it again. Let's put this on, and you can time it if you want. Put on your timer, and we're going to look at the wig, put our head in, just like I showed you, pop up, adjust it, and how fast was that? Comment below, tell me how fast I did that. So this is why I wear a combination wig cap or wig grip. You can see, look, I can move it around, I can play with my hair. I don't have to worry about it moving, and it hasn't moved. So just a little bit of advice. And if you have any questions, please comment here. Pick up my book. It's a quick reference. You can look at it over and over again. I like to always check to see I've got 4 fingers here so that it looks like a forehead, and it does. So love your input, your comments. Again, this is Raquel Welch Always Trending in the color Iced Pumpkin Spice. And I just think she's stunning. I just love the colors. I love being a redhead. I think it just pops. So I hope that's helpful. Thank you for joining me today. And if you push the notification button, it'll tell you when my next video is available. Thanks for joining me. Mwah. Cheers.